It's your boy, Boss Man Ticket. What's happening?
Yo, it's King Marco in the building. Here to give y'all boys some game of what's going on in the world. And tonight, what's going on in the world, y'all, is your homeboy King Von.
Man,
Gunned down in the streets of Atlanta. Another rapper dead and gone way before his time. You know, I don't know what to say about this one right now. What was he, 21 years old?
I'm about to find out right here in a minute. Hold on. Oh, this one ain't playing the whole time.
And King Von, I think he was like 21, wasn't he?
I'm about to find out. Hold on.
Yeah, he was born 94.
I'm pulling the daddy up right now. Oh, yeah, right here. 26.
He was 26 years old.
August 9th. Hmm.
Still too young. Way
Yeah.
too young to be dying that early. You know, that's way too young. 26 years old, man. That's a lot of rappers getting shot, man. A lot of
November 6th. Oh,
just
no, but
died.
yeah, my bad. His birthday, August 9th. I'm tripping.
Yeah. Damn. At a nightclub, huh?
Yeah.
Man. Shit.
We about to go on and play the video, folks. We got one watching. I think I know who.
Oh, God. If it is, I don't even want to see that nigga again. I want that
They
nigga
block.
gone. We got
They
something
block. And
important.
they know they can't even talk. They block if it's this person anyway. So unless I drop the link, we can see his stream. That's because you know that gun. Should I drop the stream just to see?
Who the fuck it? Nah, I don't even want to see it right now. Because we dealing with something a little more important right now.
All right. All right. Let's put this. Let's put the. This thing when he got up that day, boy, he went when he brushing his teeth. He ain't think that was the last one, boy. Look, this him. You know which one he is?
The one in the white?
Uh, he he was stealing though. He right here. He's stealing though. And then dude popped him. You see where dude shot him from?
Where he shooting
I'm gonna
from?
show you. He coming from right over here by the truck. You see where my pointer at?
Yeah.
He gonna come from right here. You see dude right here? He shot him. Boom. You don't see the pistol?
Yeah, I see it.
And it's stretching. Look how stiff his body got, man. It's like he only hit him. Sanky only hit him once though. This shit ain't cool, man.
So, so he's born in Chicago.
Watch dude. It's gonna be a dude. I guess it's the dude he might have been beating up that's holding him. I guess he might still got a grip on dude. His homeboy about to come and steal dude and knock his ass clean out, nigga. Watch dude right here.
Hold on.
Hit him with a up. Watch. Bop. That was a hook. His body was lifeless right there, man.
Yeah.
But they talking about he died at the hospital. It's like he was dead right there, man. Damn near, man. Look how stiff he is. Somebody died at the hospital though. That shit ain't cool, man. Niggas just can't take a ass whooping, man.
He shouldn't even been fighting like that.
But still, man, even if you fight down, nigga got to up pipe though and shoot. Damn. Fuck is that all about?
So the first time, so this dude he from the Shy.
Yeah, you ain't know that. You heard Lil Durk?
Yeah, I heard Lil Durk.
That's who put him on.
Yeah.
That's sad, man.
Yeah, it ain't cool right there.
That's sad, man. Straight up.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of rappers getting killed, man. I think this is more alarming than ever, honestly. In the 90s,
it damn near ain't even safe to be a rapper no more.
nope, it ain't. Honestly, being a rapper is almost equivalent to being a drug dealer again. Worse, actually worse. To be honest with you, because they can go to any city. He ain't even from Chicago. He not even from Atlanta. He from Chicago, and so he's in Atlanta getting killed. Okay, so right then and there, man, you got haters all over the United States of America. A drug dealer, he can go to Atlanta. He don't, and nobody don't know who the hell he is. He be selling dope in Chicago. He go to ATL, don't nobody know who he is. But King Von, shit, he go to Chicago. He got haters that don't like him when he go to that town. And next thing you know, it ends up.
But thing, this happened at ATL.
I know.
He was living at ATL.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he had beef with a nigga named Quando Rondo.
Yeah.
And I guess it's one of his niggas. So this come from a beef, and I guess it stemmed from some girl or something. From what I'm thinking.
So in the end, this rappers is getting killed, man, left and right, man. It's total gunplay. 90s was nowhere near as turbulent as this is. This is actually this time is actually more turbulent than ever. And I think it's because of not only that, it might be some beef, but it's a lot of the drug use, the hard drugs.
Hell yeah, the motherfuckers on them pills, that lean,
pills.
Probably putting a little squeeze in their nose, hitting that little cane too, and that little shit. So man, these motherfuckers, they all over the place, man.
Yeah, the rappers of today, they gotta cut out all these drugs and everything. They gotta cut that shit out, man. Because I think that's
young
what
niggas
leads.
Emotional because them drugs and got them all over, man.
Yeah, they gotta cut them
quick
drugs
to up
out,
that
man.
motherfucking shoot. They don't even think twice, man.
Yep.
Like just think that nigga just up that motherfucker. Bow.
Yeah.
Damn. This a mad life you possibly was taking. You don't know for sure when you shoot that motherfucker you killing him, but you probably shooting to kill him. I guess that's the whole point of it.
Yeah.
So you just thinking because okay he getting over on my nigga, I'm just gonna pop this nigga. Damn.
That's how I be in the street.
Why you just didn't jump in and still on this nigga? Pistol whip the nigga. Fuck it. If worse, damn, you gotta shoot this motherfucker?
Yeah. They willing to take it to the next level. You know, we living in a life of Call of Duty and shit and Grand Theft Auto.
And he ended up getting shot. I don't know if you seen it in that video. We might have to go back. He got shot. You see, I think the police shot him, and the police killed a couple dude homeboys too. Like 2-3 niggas died. Man.
That's crazy. So it was a damn wild west out there.
It was like an off-duty police out there. I guess after the pistols got to popping, he upped his shit. Cause you could see the shot that's crazy with that little nigga that shot Rondo. See, now you gonna have to watch it and look just at the other dude. Don't even look at Rondo. I mean, don't even look at what's his face this time. Don't even look at King Von this time. Look at the other nigga that shot down there, made that nigga jump, nigga. The nigga watch when the other nigga gets shot by the police, he gonna jump. Nigga, that's how that nigga that he must have hit him with something. He must have hit him with a 40 Fisher. Watch how the little nigga jump when he get popped.
I can't see it right now.
You can't see? Oh, man, my bad. Nah, we go shit. Be looking over here the whole time. You see, dude, watch. He gonna come back out here. Watch, he gonna get shot. You see that shit?
Yeah.
you you see that bullet make you do a somersault, nigga? Look how this nigga fell though. That bullet, nigga, I ain't never seen a bullet drop a nigga like that.
Damn.
You see that shit?
Uh huh.
He up that motherfucker quick on cuz. Look. Bam. No, he shot about 3-4 times. Oh, I ain't see it. Look at that shit, dog. He still was shooting, I think. You can tell he shot too. Look at him over there.
This
That
is where?
This was in the A. They talking about at a hookah bar damn near or some shit.
My question, yeah. Where the hell is the mask at? Where's social distancing at?
There you go, man. Niggas don't give a fuck about that shit, man.
Okay.
Well, you talking about mask, nigga. Fuck, man. Look what just happened, motherfucker.
I know. I understand.
What's the damn mask?
How that club opened at this time during coronavirus? That's crazy.
Would have saved that little nigga life.
Yeah, it would have. Where's social distancing at, bro?
Damn. Them niggas wasn't playing, man.
Well, no, he wasn't playing.
I thought he only shot once. I seen that just that last time, man. I seen fire come out that bitch about 3-4 times, man.
Mm-hmm.
He popped his ass maybe about 3-4-5 times.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I wouldn't want to go to none of those hood bars. I'm cool.
How you know it was a hood bar for sure? It probably
Whole bunch of niggas in out there.
Yeah. And he was socking that motherfucker. You ain't see dude, King Von, he was socking the shit out of dude.
Ain't no way I'm going up in there. With all them young niggas in there, absolutely not. Oh no. They can have that.
That ain't cool, man.
Them niggas out there getting. If you're a rapper, you got no business in that club unless you trying to get a bag out of there.
But see, he trying to. I mean, he was. I guess he was damn near there. He was on his way up, so he putting himself in places. You know what I'm saying? He was getting bread, I think, but he was trying to. He was just about. So they say he was just getting to that level. So like when you on your trajectory up, I guess you going places, putting yourself places. You know what I'm saying? Just you still, you know what I'm saying, feeling yourself. It's probably still kind of new to him because he said he was in jail a lot of his young life. He said he was in jail. He did a scratch about 3-4 years, like maybe 4 or 5 years. Listen, like 4 years or something. No, like 3.5, 4 years when he was young. Plus, he said he was going to jail in and out of his juvie. So he did a lot of time. So this nigga probably getting out there and getting him a little success shit. He going everywhere trying to knock these little bitches and all that. You already know what it is. But no, he got a girl. I guess Asian doll. You ever heard of her?
Nah.
I guess he with her.
Oh, I think I heard of Asian dog. Yeah, I know you talking.
That's his girl.
I know you're talking about. So, I wonder what kind of club this was.
They said a hookah bar, so I don't know. A hookah bar don't sound like no just hood, just
shit. These hookah
straight
bars,
bullshit.
yeah, they are. They some nigga. They can be niggerfied. The Monaco Hookah Lounge on Trinity.
What? That's where it happened at.
Yeah. Let me look this up. Monaco Trinity. Monaco. Oh yeah. Monaco. Okay. Hookah Lounge. $255. It's 55 Trinity Ave.
You don't know where that's at.
I'm about to find it, motherfucker.
But how you gonna know if it's hood or not? What you trying to Google map the area or
Yep.
something?
How's that? Oh yeah, this looks like a hood bar.
Okay. You on the computer looking it up?
I'm looking at the picture.
Share it.
Hold on. I'm sending it to your mail. You can see for yourself. Put it on. Oh, hold on. Never mind.
You can share it.
I know. I'm about to share it right now. I'm going to show you right here. That's the building right there. That's where they came
You
out
ain't
of.
your screen ain't
Huh?
it ain't on there. You ain't share son, you ain't do. You gotta share it and they gotta come up as a box down there and I gotta add it. You ain't do something.
Hold on.
You gotta click them both them boxes and shit.
See it now?
Yep.
You see that building right there?
Blow your screen up, you know how to do.
I did.
Make
It's
it
already
full
lit up.
screen. That's it right there. That might not, but look at all this shit around it. Where that's in Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
That's probably like downtown down there, ain't it?
That
Or
shit
is
don't look exclusive, bro.
no, I don't. But it don't
That
look.
ain't
It's
that
like
ain't
a
no Magic
straight
City,
dive.
bro.
It ain't no straight dive
It
either, is
ain't.
it?
But look at it. That ain't no place where if I'm a rapper on the up and coming, I'm not hanging out there. I'm not hanging out there. He had no business being in there. That's that parking lot. You can tell if you switch it from the other side. Okay, that's that parking lot where that truck was at when they got shot.
Where? What part? Put your pointer where you talking about.
This right here. This whole thing right here.
So that's where it
Okay.
happened at.
That's where it happened at. That's where everything happened. That's where the dude got shot right around here. He got shot right around here.
Cause matter of
Okay.
fact, hold on, I'm going back to it right now. Hold on. You say he got shot? Cause I remember I see them lines right here.
Mm-hmm.
You probably can't see my pointer.
Hold on. Let's look at it. You said what now?
See,
I can't see
hold
yours.
on,
Fuck it.
hold on. Add mine. Yeah, see that shit right there. See them things? Yeah, you right.
That's the parking lot where that white car is at. Where that white truck is
Damn.
at. Nope. That ain't no place to be out there trying to lose your life at, man. He wasted his time in that place. Straight up, he was wasting his time in that place.
Damn.
That's exactly what he was doing. He was straight wasting his time.
But that just don't look like no straight hood ass spot
Might
either.
not be, but you never know. It could
But
be
see,
at nighttime.
but see, the thing is, he ran into his op Quando Rondo, which is another rapper. So they both just happened to be there, and then I guess he supposedly was beating the shit. You seen he was giving dude that wreck, and dude homeboy jumped in there and squares off.
So
So basically, if he wouldn't have ran into dude, if it had been anybody else, it wouldn't have been nothing. But him and dude got a beef, and I guess this NBA young boy homeboy, from what I'm hearing.
Quando Rondo,
I think some shit. Yeah. Yep. So I guess he fuck with them niggas is really about that bullshit.
yeah, them niggas will shoot you.
Well, we see, don't we? But see, that's gotta change though, man.
Well, I don't think it's gonna get changed. It's gonna get like they said, the wire.
Well, why niggas' first option is that ratchet?
So they young, man. They young.
Then you
Damn.
throw your whole young life away.
They don't care.
Just think that little nigga already done got caught.
They don't care. None of them had no business being in there. Quando Rondo, none of them blues. They had no business being in there.
In they mind,
got-
they
you
just
gotta-
some young niggas going out for a night on the time.
Well, they got beef. Rappers are dying at an alarming age, man.
Hell yeah.
I ain't never seen so many rappers get killed, man. Every time I turn, I'm damn near
Tekashi's
immune
still
to it.
standing.
Huh?
And Tekashi's still standing.
Yeah. He might have been shot if he didn't go to jail.
But then he back out and he making fun of this shit right here. Somebody gonna get Tekashi ass. See, he got security, paid security. Let him lose his bag when he can't get it, where he can't get it.
She might end up losing that bag. She was hard as fuck for a rapper to make some money right now. Shit, you can't do no shows. How you gonna get any money? You can't do no shows. What they gonna do? Live off their royalties? They don't have no royalties. They sold all their publishing off.
How you know he sold his?
They all do. Majority of artists sold their publishing. Man, Taylor Swift don't even own her own publishing
How you know that?
because she been trying to buy back her masters, and they won't sell them. They won't sell it to her. So Taylor Swift ain't got her motherfucking masters. You think King Von got his? Huh?
He just now getting out here though, so shit.
Yeah, that's
he
even
really,
worse.
He really ain't got much. I don't think he got much material.
Okay, and he doesn't have much leverage either.
Hell no.
He ain't got no leverage. He don't own his material. He ain't gonna own his publishing. Even if he does get a hit record, he'll sell it off. He'll sell it off for a nice.
But somehow Dirk is tied, so I'm sure Dirk eating off of him, plus whoever the record label is.
The record label is him.
Who?
I think it's Dirk. 'Cause I
But
think
Dirk,
Dirk.
I don't know.
I think
Dirk, but they got somebody distributing it, so he probably signed to whoever Dirk
he signed to a nigga that's signed to a nigga, man. That's basically what this
which
is.
means a lot of people eating off his bag before he get his hands on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now
Yeah,
his
he
music,
signed
about,
King
his
Von.
music about to be cranking.
Yeah, Lil Dirk signed him. He's under Dirk.
What you looking at it?
Yeah, he signed the Lil Dirk to his Only the Family label.
Yeah, OTF.
Okay, OTF. So yeah, he signed to Dirk.
But don't you think? So basically, Dirk get the check from the record label, and he just break him off.
Correct. This how Dirk.
You said who?
This how Dirk gets paid. See, Dirk, he might be in a situation where he might be in a fucked up deal. So the best thing to do is find another hot artist and sign him to his label, so he can get paid the same way he's getting robbed. See, Dirk might be getting robbed, but so he got to go find somebody to rob himself. King Von happens to be
But you
that
know what? I
guy.
think Dirk said he was signed to a label and he got all this label deal. I don't know if Dirk independent or he. I don't know
Yeah, but does
who.
Dirk own the Masters?
But
Does
look,
Dirk
but
own
look,
his master?
look and see who Dirk is signed to right now.
Starting Chief Keef. After plans to sign with Chief Keef and French Montana's labels fell through, he considered rapping as a full time. I was just need this and I'm in here to see then. Instead of mixing, yeah, sign to the streets. Due to his popularity, Dirk accepted a joint venture. He signed to Def Jam. He was signed to Def Jam. He did a joint venture with Def Jam. So he's always had his own record company, but he's with Def Jam. But that ain't good either because Def Jam is through Universal. So Dirk is a nigga that's signed to a nigga that's signed to a nigga. So he got Def Jam and he got Universal eating off of his plate.
You don't think Dirk got no bag?
I'm not saying he don't get no. I'm not saying he not getting the bag. I'm saying that at the end of the day, he's a nigga that's still signed to a nigga that's signed to a nigga. That's what it is. You gotta understand, Def Jam ain't getting in business with Lil Durk if they ain't gonna get no paper out of this. So Def Jam is getting paid, and Def Jam has always had a history of, not paying right. And then he signed to Universal. Okay, so Universal gets a cut. This is the imprint. So Dirk, he has to get a King Von. He got to get people to sign to his record label for him to get paid.
Well, put like this. I think King Von's first album was just about to come out. That motherfucker probably about to sell out the roof, but that's
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Believe it or not,
And
yeah,
maybe a couple unreleased tracks Dirk got.
yeah.
I'm sure he'll be very strategic on how he put those out.
Let's see what happened to present. New label. So he left Def Jam. A month to his mixtape will be released at midnight, and his first mixtape be released digital retail. At the same time, he also wished Def Jam Recordings the best of luck while revealing that he had quarantined his contract with the label. Finally, the following day after he left Def Jam, Dirk, now a free agent, just released "Cause Y'all With It" exclusively on Apple Music, and so he's independent now.
That's what I
Dirk is
told.
independent.
That's what I was thinking. The way he was talking in this interview, I was just listening to. I was thinking that's what it was.
But then Dirk also announced a collaborative effort project with 808 Mafia producer, which is yet to be released. As of July 27, 2018, Dirk announced that he signed to Alamo Records and Interscope and released his third solo album, Signed to the Streets, on Alamo Interscope. So then he leaves the OTF to sign a record deal. Something fell through. Lil
He
Durk
leave.
sued.
You say he left OTF to sign a record deal.
Yeah, he had his own imprint label. He had his own imprint label. But then he signed the Alamo. He signed himself exclusively to Alamo Records.
Right
For
now,
no, he did that in 2018.
oh,
Then 2020 was featured with an imprint certified debut. So he's still signed. He's still signed to Alamo Records and Interscope. So he went from being a boss to a C to an artist. They must have offered him a lot of money for that. And Dirk
You
featured
said they
on
offered
Drake's.
him a lot of money for what?
They offered him a lot of money to get to be an artist.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? He signed to Alamo Records, and then he had the biggest. He had a big whatchamacallit. They opened up the book for him. They opened up the book for him. They had everybody on this motherfucking album when he signed to Alamo Records. He ended up having Young Dolph, Gunner, a Boogie with the Hoodie, Future, Kevin Gates, Lil Baby,
that bitch was star-studded.
Ty Dollar Sign.
All
They
on one
opened.
album.
Yep, all on one album. Signed to the Streets. That came out in 2018.
Damn.
Then he had on his next album he had 21 Savage, A Boogie with the Hoodie, King Key Glock, King Von, Meek Mill, Nicki Minaj.
Mm.
Peaked at number 4. Yep. So he signed that record label to get more exposure with the other artists. He might didn't have enough money to for
Before
advancements
that, afford
for
all them damn
for
artists.
all those artists. That's why he signed a record. That's why he signed a record deal. He was gonna tell they was gonna take the hit, but the question is who owns the masters?
Shit, for all that, they got to own the masters to that. He probably got a. Can you get a piece of your masters?
Possible.
He probably got a piece of his masters.
So debuted on the final deluxe edition. Yeah, he kind of need King Von to sell.
Oh, he gonna sell through the
Yeah,
roof.
yeah. I mean, it's gonna sell now, but I'm talking about just period. Even if King Von wouldn't have died, if King Von would have if this situation would have never happened, he needed King Von to actually do something. He needed that shit to pop off to really make some money because it's hard for with all this money that he's spending on putting together an album and everything and getting all these features and everything. I don't see him doing a swap. I don't see too
He,
many people with Lil Durk on their album or
he
them doing
talking about
songs
he
with Lil.
talking about he talking about he got 150 on him on this jewelry shit.
What you mean?
He talking about he had $150,000 worth of jewelry on.
Okay, they give you the jury, but this right here, yeah, he needed this shit to pop off. Lil Durk was featured on
And
Drake's
then he
single
doing
"Laugh
them
Now."
songs with Drake. Drake probably need bussing.
Well, he was on Drake's album, his lead single to his then 6 certified lover boy. So Lil Durk was featured on Drake's single "Laugh Now, Cry Later," which Sears serves as lead. So Drake got a studio album called "Certified Lover Boy" coming out. So he's gonna be on that.
So that's
He gonna be
Drake's
on that.
song. That's Dirk being featured on Drake's
Uh huh.
song.
Yep. That might have been a swap. Confirmed that his upcoming sixth studio will be titled "The Voice," hitting October 2020. The album is preceded by, see what I'm saying? That he initially stated that he would release music same day as rapper 6ix9ine studio album titled "Tales." Amid their feud, he released their track on the album the same day. So yeah, this is honestly King Von was on his way up. This is kind of a blow for Dirk. And
Yeah, he
this
was.
is
They said he was just about to just reach that plateau, but he didn't get a chance to really get there just yet.
yeah, this is kind of a blow for Dirk. This is like bittersweet to a certain degree. Like King Von with the album that they put out is probably gonna do well, but this is it.
Yeah.
This is it. This is like it's like he gonna see some sales, but
It's over
overall, the
with after
long
that.
term, it's over with. So this is kind of a blow to Dirk at this point. This ain't that good. Looking
And
at
that's his homeboy. Somebody they
yeah,
grew up together, I guess.
yeah.
So
So this ain't good. No, on all fronts.
And I think they called a case together or some shit. 'Cause Dirk got a case.
He actually needed King Von to really put him at that level. Because if King Von would have sold, and if King Von would have done well, had that hit, that moves Dirk up the ladder as far as being an executive. This kind of hurts him right here. This
But
kind of
he'll
blow.
probably find more talent.
Yeah,
Who knows? He might got even more. He might got some more shit in his dog pound.
yeah. Well, he's
So
gonna have to
he
find it now because at this point, this is a big void that he got to fill now.
and then think and right now, the eyes is on him, so he can just promote somebody. Be like, look, we going with this now. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but
And
still,
he
what if
can sell somebody.
it better be popping? You got to be popping. At this point, a lot of money was put into Vaughn. At this point, they gave him money for they was giving him money for exposure and everything. You know,
Yeah,
he was just
he
now.
was shining. I think he
Yeah,
acted like he was getting a little bag. So
yeah.
they
So
must have put a little few dollars in his pocket
yeah,
too.
money that well they'll get it back, but it's just gonna that's just that's it though. They ain't gonna get no more out of this. You know, it's just
That
that's
motherfucker
just a
gonna
blow.
sell through the roof though.
Yeah,
It's gonna stream crazy.
they might as well just put it out now. Honestly,
Yeah.
they might as well just put it out now. Just throw it out here. Don't wait. Just throw it out here. You know what I'm saying? It's beneficial for everybody anyway. People that's in charge of his estate and everybody that have money wrapped up into him and everything, you might as well just go ahead and you know what I'm saying, put it out there for the whole world to hear. And don't wait. Put it out there as fast as they can. That's what I would do. But for Dirk, it's kind of a blow. But they gotta start. Niggas gotta start. If you a rapper, you on the incline, man. You gotta be careful on how you move, man. You can't be running around in these old rinky dink ass hookah lounges and thinking everything cool. That place looks small as fuck, man. You know, all them niggas out there,
But think
shit.
he just ran into his op.
Well,
That's
maybe
what that
so.
was.
You run the risk of that. You run the risk of that shit, man. I'm sure they knew Rondo and this crew was in the ATL and been there for a while.
Okay, being an ATL, but do that mean y'all gonna both so happen to run
Yeah,
down in the same
yeah,
spot?
yeah. Atlanta's small like that.
But even smaller, not you can still be in a small city and don't run into motherfuckers like that.
Bullshit, bullshit. You gonna run into them niggas eventually. You keep going out and hitting the streets every weekend. You gonna eventually run into that nigga.
And then I guess he was thinking, shit, we can just do this hand game. Let's play with these hands.
Shit, when the fuck you just box these days? The gunplay has always been in effect. Gunplay been in effect since the '80s. For real,
That's
for
that
real.
sucker shit. If a nigga trying to box, let's box.
Yeah.
If you get your ass whooped, both of y'all can talk about it. This thing, you basically lose two niggas. One to the grave and the other one going to jail for the rest of his motherfucking life.
Yeah. They ain't think it like that though. They not think these. You understand? Most black males like them that come from the hood, they don't think they gonna live to see 30 years of age anyway. So you know this is par for the course in their eyes. They don't think about that they gonna be 45 years old and still breathing. They thinking they ain't gonna make it to 30 anyway. So that's why they live the way they live. They don't care. And you mix the drugs, you mix a little bit of money in your pocket, you mix women involved with all that shit. And this is what.
Yeah, because like they said, they supposedly fighting over a girl, and that shit definitely ain't worth it if that was that shit was really about.
Ego too. You gotta add the ego into it. That little boster side of them.
Motherfuckers want to be the big man on campus.
Yeah. So overall, if you got a rap career and you on the incline and you trying to get up there, don't be hanging out in them whack ass clubs, man. Don't lose your life in.
But I think sometimes you might even be performing in them little motherfuckers and shit.
Well,
can
you
go
better be
south.
getting the bag. Well, if you get in the bag, you got a couple of
shit.
niggas to pay. You got a few. He should have been out there fighting like that. If he's really on the incline like that, his niggas should have been like, "Hey, nigga, you ain't about to be fighting out here. We gonna be fighting, not you. This nigga was in the war zone. He was the one throwing blows.
Hell yeah, he was socking the shit out that motherfucker.
He was no. I don't know who their manager was. The manager should be like, "What the fuck are you in that whack ass club for? For what? Why? If you on the incline, your ass don't need to be in no club except for the ones where all the other ballers is at. If you're not there, then you don't need to be. If they're not there, you don't need to be there right now, bro."
He said, "I'm just out for a Saturday night on the in the A."
Well, this is what happens when you going into a whack ass club like that. That club was probably whack. They probably was just going in there for a minute and they was gonna be out. And this is what happens. They're knee deep in some shit.
End up running in there, dude, and I'm sure them niggas got to talk shit. Fuck you, hoe ass nigga. Da, 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 da. And then shit, they went outside, started boxing, and nigga come out the thing, around the back with it. Bah! He hit him from the blind side with that too. He never saw that coming.
Yeah, he go do life. That dude doing life.
Yeah, that was fucked up. That was just some sucker shit right there.
Yeah, he
Still
doing
that nigga, man. You ain't gotta bust that damn thing, man. You shot at him about 3-4 times with that motherfucker too.
Yeah. That dude doing life with no parole.
One more time,
Life with no parole.
This the nigga that did it right there.
Mm. He ain't getting no his bail. He getting no bail.
He was beating the shit out that nigga.
Mm.
As soon as he shot him, he dropped instantly. He dropped instantly, dog. And when that nigga came over there, he socked that nigga with that hook. It dropped his ass too. Look at the nigga over there scooting. He hit. His body's so limp. It seemed like he dead right there though, for real. Wow. That was a piece right there, man.
Why was dude standing over him like that?
They saying that was a dude he was fighting. I guess. Had to be, because he wasn't with them if they socked him, you know what I'm saying?
So why was he over top of him like that?
They saying dude had an Otis grip on him. Maybe he wasn't there. I wonder, they said he had a grip on dude. He couldn't get him up off of him though. They saying Vaughn had a grip on dude. He was backing up. He was down there about to be on some Shug Knight shit in that van. And he's saying he grabbing it. Is that the dude he was fighting?
I don't know. I don't think so.
They saying it was.
Let's see where the dude is at. Hold on. Yeah.
Yep,
it
it
kinda
is. So dude must have been strong as fuck still if he couldn't get him up off of him. They saying Vaughn was grabbing him right there. Think he had to been though.
Yeah.
Cause look, he can't get up like that. Look.
Yeah.
Don't you think he'd have been up right there?
Yeah, he'd have got up. Yeah,
he got an Otis grip on him, dog.
Damn.
He down there pulling him up to get him. Look. He holding on. You can see he holding on to him. Pop. Ugh. Just imagine the shit that dude was saying to Vine when he was shot, like right there.
Mm-hmm.
These niggas got a problem, man.
On that whack ass club. That whack ass club, man. Not fucking end your career in that whack ass club, man. Straight up.
So you wouldn't have been in there.
No. Now if I'm on the incline, now if they sitting there telling me, hey, you about to have a big time album out, y'all ass better be somewhere where it ain't as violent. Because if you went to a Magic City or something like that, that shit wouldn't have went down like that.
You never know.
I don't think it will. You ain't heard
Nigga,
no
if y'all
Magic
outside,
City.
if y'all outside that motherfucker shit, anything goes.
I don't.
Shit.
I've never heard Magic City getting shot up, and there's all kind of niggas running through that motherfucker. All kind of niggas running through that shit. Okay, you got all the street niggas in that place.
But think outside, they think it didn't happen inside the hookah bar. It happened outside.
It don't matter.
You and your op walk outside in Magic City at the same time. Hey, anything liable to happen.
Maybe we don't know where that shit started at. That thing could have started inside.
But they had beef before yesterday. You see what I'm saying? So this basically like a nigga you got beef with, and you also happen to be at the same place. The beef is on and popping. It ain't never been resolved.
That place is so small that, you know what I'm saying, you might have ran into them niggas and it ain't nowhere to go. You know, Magic City might be big enough to where, you know, hey, they on one side and they on the other, and one is on the other, and nobody's bothering nobody. Okay? That club was too fucking small to avoid each other. It's like,
that's true.
Okay, it's too small. Okay, that's the corridors is way too small.
Probably followed each other out just for the smoke,
just for it. And they probably got tired of it and said, "Hey, only one crew can be in this place today, and it ain't gonna be you." And the other crew said, "Well, it ain't gonna be you either. We was here first. You go." And they ain't moving. They ain't budging. Okay, them niggas. That place is way too small for them. Cause think about it, that little place, shit, that they probably roll deep, at least 6-7 deep, at least. So another crew probably was rolling just as deep as them.
Because think 3 niggas died.
Okay, so
and that wasn't their whole crew. That one nigga went over there and socked dude. That's 4.
There's about 7 niggas per crew.
Yeah, I think the nigga pulled up in the car. That was another nigga in the crew. Shit, yeah, it was multiple niggas in there. I know that wasn't all the niggas. So yeah.
So that's 14 niggas right there. In that little ass place.
Plus the other motherfuckers that was in there.
Yeah, exactly. No.
Yeah, I mean,
ain't no way I'm going in that club. Especially if I got beef with niggas in the same town, and we all in the same town. What's the chance?
What's the chance of us meeting up at this
it's pretty high
at the same time?
It's pretty high. Atlanta ain't as big as you think, as far as like the music scene and the club scene. There's only so many places that them niggas can go. Okay, and especially dealing with
Corona. More than one place to be at last night, other than that hookah bar. I bet you
that. I mean, maybe so, but overall, with coronavirus, shit, ain't too many places to go.
And them niggas just so happen to be at the hookah bar at the same time.
And that's what happened. You ain't supposed to be in that bar. Okay. A record exec will freak out if King Von called them and told them, "Yeah, I'm going to the hookah bar." He says, "Where are you going? You going there? You're going to that place? Please don't go to that place. We got millions of dollars wrapped up into you, bro. I don't need you into no club doing no bullshit." They'll be okay if they said Magic City or King of Diamonds or something like that. They'll be okay with that. But this fucking little place, the Monaco Lounge, man, come on. You can't be in there, bro. Not right now. Not ever at this point. If you're trying to get to the next level, You're not gonna find Nicki Minaj at the Monaco Hookah Lounge. You're not gonna find.
He was feeling himself. Album about to come out. I think probably his first album, his first probably official album. He said, "Shit, I'm feeling myself. I'm just pulling up places."
Walk a flock of flag man in that motherfucking Hookah Lounge. I'm cool. You're not gonna be in that motherfucker. I don't even think Gucci will show up in that motherfucker, man.
Nah,
For real,
nah,
for real.
but Gucci first album, Gucci and first album Walker. Yep. Shit, Gucci anytime before jail. Yep.
Yeah, he was in all kind of trouble at that time.
Exactly.
He was in all kind of trouble. He was in shootouts and everything. Okay. Yeah, Gucci's in fist fights. He couldn't walk
Yeah.
nothing. He in
He
fist
was at
fights
the
and
mall
everything.
squaring up with
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, he was in all kind of shit back then. Now think about it. You can't go into them. You can't go into them places no more, man. Not when you trying to get. Not when you trying to. Not when you trying to get your record popping. You can't go in them right. You can't go in there right now. It's too. This is too. This is too fucking sensitive right now. This is a sensitive moment right now for your career. You can't be in there right now. You trying to squash. You trying to out here trying to have a beef with a nigga. You ain't even put out a.
And if that was Quando Rondo asked, it was getting whooped. Shit, I wonder is he going to end up in this case somehow?
No, because at the end of the day, it was a fight. Okay, that ain't gonna.
And that's your homeboy that popped him, but I guess that
he ain't got nothing to do with him. Okay,
So Quando Rondo won't even get a charge for this.
if that's Quando Run, no, because to be honest with you, look, King Von was the one that was the aggressor in that situation right there. Technically, in Atlanta, they could fight that as self defense, saying that
That's
he
what
was
some
trying.
people saying, but
They were
I
saying they
don't
could
know.
fight that as self defense because
But
it
I
is
don't
stand
know
your
about
ground.
that.
It's stand your ground in
But
the, in
but
the
but like
MGA.
they said only if they felt dude was getting his ass beat to the point he was gonna get killed.
He was on the ground.
King Von wasn't about to beat the life out this nigga.
Shit, he had. What about them niggas? They might would have stomped him.
Yeah, he
That might
wasn't on
would have
the
been a
ground.
stomping.
He didn't go to the ground until King Von got shot.
No, he was on the ground when the whole
No,
thing
he
started. Yes,
no
he
he
did. Go look
no
at it.
dude.
He was on the ground.
He
When
never
dude,
was on the
Yes, he
ground.
was.
Okay.
Go look at him. You'll see.
Okay.
He was on the ground. When this whole
A
thing
lot of
started,
time.
King Von was on top and he was on the ground.
No. Well,
Okay, the very go look at it.
King Von got shot when he was standing up. What you talking
I
about?
know. I'm talking about when the very third, when the thing first started, when the video first starts. This guy is on the ground.
Uh,
I can't see it. Show it.
hold on, I'm trying to get to it.
See, dude's on the ground right there. See,
Oh yeah.
he's on the ground. They could say self defense. I'm not saying he's gonna get away with it. See, he's on the ground. See,
So is he getting jumped?
so at that point, it's possibility.
Cause is it more than King Von on his ass? It seemed like it, but then it turned out to be him and King Von.
See,
Cause
it
who
was
put
all
him on the
over.
ground?
Somebody else. That fight started a while back. We only
We
got
ain't
the
even
clip.
seeing the whole thing.
Uh.
So you never know who was the aggressor. You see what I'm saying?
Nope, you don't.
Cause you don't see the genesis of it. So
Nope.
we can't really say.
You don't. But no, hold on. Dude is on the ground. Dude's on the ground. Dude picked up and shot the gun to get King Von off of him.
But
It's
no, he
kind.
can't pop, 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 pop. Nah.
How many times he shooting?
But it look like probably about at least 3, 4 times. And then why you just don't jump in the fight?
Because maybe they were outnumbered. Maybe King Von had maybe 10 niggas with him, and them other dudes four.
If it was 10, put like this, if it was 10 niggas with you, it don't look like it was no more than two on dude.
Well, not sure. I gotta see more details of it. I gotta see more details of that
But the
situation.
little homie already jammed up. I don't think he gonna beat that.
You might not, but I'm saying that you could argue self-defense. You could argue it.
So I was protecting my homeboy.
You could argue that. If you felt
So
that,
why?
if they say that they were outnumbered 10-5, it's a possibility. He could say that.
So I had to pop this nigga to get him up off my nigga.
Yeah, it's possible.
Why you couldn't shoot in the air? Pop, pop, pop.
Might not have been enough. At the end of the day, it's stand your ground in GA. I think, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me, but I think it is stand your ground there. And I think that they could use that. I'm not saying that he will use it,
Oh,
but I'm saying that
even if he use it, he ain't gonna get it. He ain't getting it off with it.
he might. I'm not
It
saying he
won't
will.
work.
I mean, he might. They probably throw him in jail.
Exactly.
But
That wasn't cool. He really shouldn't have shot dude. Cause think if dude didn't have no pistol, how would that have ended out? Dude would have just took a nice ass beat.
maybe you don't know. These niggas out here,
So what?
they'll
They gonna
stomp
beat
you.
this. They gonna beat this nigga
Yeah, they might. They
to
could
death.
beat him senseless. They could. Yeah.
Okay.
These niggas out here ain't playing. They ain't playing. These young niggas is not playing. They ain't taking no prisoners.
Fuck a gun. We about to beat this nigga to death with
Yeah.
our bare hands.
Yeah, they might. It could be that. I don't know
Kick
about
him and
beating.
stomp him out.
Yeah, this could have been a beating. This could have been a straight up. If the gunplay what didn't come into play. Because I don't think King Von's crew were strapped. I don't think they were strapped.
They talking about King Von going through that case. So I think they is strapped because they said that some nigga named Slutty Boy, he got shot by the police, maybe because they had a gun or something. Because two of his homeboys got killed by the police.
Two of King Von's people got killed
Yeah.
by the police. That's
So they
weird.
had to have guns, I assume.
That's weird. That's a weird situation right there. I gotta see all the details.
So what you saying? This is assassination on King Von?
Oh no! This is some street shit right here. This is some street shit, but this ain't no conspiracy theory type thing. This is some street shit. Okay, but it's just kind of weird that King Von gets shot and then the police shot his own boys too. It's just, I don't know. That sounds kind of weird. But something went down with that. I don't know. Something went down. You know, maybe the police didn't know who they were shooting at. Yeah.
They told me I was some
Supposed to be gonna
undercover
shoot.
off-duty police officers, I guess.
Yeah.
And then the motherfuckers out there, and then shit got to popping off. And them niggas must have had a gun. I would assume that's the only reason why the police gonna shoot.
Ain't nobody gonna
I
protest on
guess.
this shit. Ain't nobody
Yeah, you-
protesting on this.
And you seen they shot them little niggas right there. That one little nigga did a motherfucking somersault, nigga.
Yeah. Nah, he
See, white police officer would have killed that nigga that killed Von right there.
yeah, I don't know. Them niggas just got lucky. They might have got. They would have got killed. The shit they did kill. They did get killed. What you talking about?
Oh yeah, them other two. Yeah,
Them
you
the
right.
two got killed. Shit,
Right.
they shot to kill on them niggas.
I wonder. I wonder why that nigga didn't die. The
Shit,
nigga
he
that
probably
killed
got
Von,
lucky.
he popped him. He spent around the circle. Shit, they could have finished him off with a
He
dome
got
shot.
lucky.
They ain't do it.
Well, they probably figured he was already on the ground. They can't kill. They can't kill him while he's sitting on the ground. That's murder. So he was already on the ground. I'll tell you what, if he had to try to get up, they probably would have shot him. I'll tell you that right now. They would have shot that nigga if he had tried to get up.
I ain't
That
never seen the Willis, the
that
Glock
nigga,
work and spin you raw something like a clockwork, nigga.
that
See that
motherfucker,
ain't do that.
yeah, that motherfucker did that. That motherfucker was twirling in the air like one of them figure skaters, man. He twirled. That nigga was twirling, nigga.
I said, damn, he shot his ass with something big, man.
Yeah, that boy, he got popped for that. Yeah, them niggas right there, man. Yeah, if they wouldn't have had no gunplay, them niggas, that dude would have got stomped. King Von and his crew would have stomped that boy.
Yeah, they would have beat him up, but damn, he would have lived. Everybody would have lived. King Von probably would have had another case though. But shit, hey. But you know them niggas don't they don't snitch, so he probably would have got out on that. And then this was gonna happen anyway, I guess. Shit, who knows?
Shit,
Cause
I
you
don't
can't
know.
just beat a nigga ass like that.
Nope. That shit would have turned bloody somewhere else down the
Yeah.
road. King Von would have got shot another day. It'd have been another day they got shot. They should have never been in that club. They should have never been in there. No.
But obviously, if the beef was that greasy with him and dude, one of them niggas need to move out the city if they both live in that city.
Shit, who gonna
Because
do
that
that?
beef, y'all gonna run into each other.
Yeah, but who gonna do that though? Who gonna get it? Because then they gonna be like, oh, we ran him
Yeah,
out of
exactly.
time.
So basically, this was gonna happen. Cause think about it, they'd have seen each other somewhere else. Dude was obviously feeling some kind of way. That shit was gonna get started either way.
They got. I think the rappers need an intervention right now.
Then tell them
They
what.
they need an intervention. They need down there. Louis Farrakhan got to come back in there. He got to come in there and squash all these different beefs because there's a lot going on, man. And NBA YoungBoy all up in the middle of all this shit.
These niggas probably need to put them drugs down too for
Yeah,
a
that
little
too. They got to put the drugs down. They need an intervention, man. They need a sit down. That's what like the mob back in the day. They need a motherfucking sit down.
Nothing more than reefer, man. If
Yeah.
y'all gonna do drugs.
Hey, but they need more. They need to sit down, straight the fuck up. These young niggas, for real. Cause this
Sit
shit,
down.
yeah, they do. I'm serious. This shit gonna get worse. This shit gonna really get worse. I think if it's somebody like NBA YoungBoy or something like that, it gets.
So what you think eventually he might be on a t-shirt?
Yeah, because he's constantly in the middle of stuff. He constantly is in.
He been in real life shootouts? You
Yeah,
said?
yeah, yeah. NBA YoungBoy's been through it all.
You can
Straight the
look
fuck
in his
up.
eyes and see he a demon.
Yeah, that boy. I'm telling you right now, NBA YoungBoy, he gonna get shot.
I
Man.
don't think he give a fuck about dying.
No,
either, to
he
be
don't.
honest.
He don't. He ain't scared of shit. That young nigga ain't scared of nothing. He ain't scared of nothing. I will say that. And I don't know what he must have faced and had a near death experience or something like that. Cause he don't have no fear running through his
You
veins.
look in his eyes, man. It's just it's dark, man. It's like it's nothing there, man.
Nope. Nope. It ain't. It's just. This
How
right
old
now,
is that dude?
He's like 22, 23. Yeah. He just off the hook, man.
He might not make it to 30.
Nope. I'll be
He
surprised.
drinking lean and shit too.
Man, he probably doing it all, man. Drinking lean.
You like his
carrying-
music?
Some of it's cool. Some of it is cool.
He more of a singer, ain't he?
Ooh, young boy?
Yeah.
Nah.
Like he like more melodic rap. Like
I don't know about that. I don't know. Nah, not really. I wouldn't say that. Some of it is, but not really though. He's not no melodic singer like that. But he's just Yeah, NBA young boy. He ain't worried about nothing. This boy running around with straps and semi-automatic weapons in the limousine and shit. Man, this is like
is he a felon?
I'm sure he probably something. He come from.
Well, you can't have no guns if you a felon.
Shit, he don't care. If he was a felon, he don't care. I'm telling you.
You
Young
think this
boy,
nigga loco?
yeah, he out of control. Young boy out of control. I could not be his limousine driver. That bitch gonna get shot up one day. You be his limousine driver. Next thing you know, pat 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 pat. He be at a stoplight, and next thing you know, shots rang out. He
When
in the
them
he in
niggas
the
living like that, you said you don't think he care about the. Yeah, I don't think he give a fuck about dying
he
anyway. So if
don't
it happens, so be it.
he
I don't
don't
think
care.
some of them niggas feel like him about that though.
No, he don't care. Say some of them niggas he with probably don't give a fuck either though. For real, for real. But don't get it twisted. I don't think you can hang with young boy and be a bitch ass nigga like that. You gotta be ready to die for this shit too. For real. I don't think young boy fucking with you if you on that if you ain't on that.
Is young boy rich
Yeah, he got some money too. He ain't broke.
and he's still out here doing that
Yeah,
bullshit?
yeah. Young boy is he bought that life. Now, I will say that him and his crew probably bought that life. They bought that. Yeah,
Young boy.
yeah. Young boy off the hook, man. Yeah, he bought that life for sure. He don't care. He ready. He ready to do whatever. And this is the kind of stuff that there needs to be a sit down in the rap community right now. These young niggas gotta squash this damn beef, cause this shit about to get bad. I think it's only a matter of time we see a more prominent rapper get shot, get killed.
Like who?
It could be a young boy. It could be somebody on that
Yeah.
level. You see, I'm talking about these young boys. The older ones, not so much. The ones like 30 and up, they not. I wouldn't worry about them too much. But these young boys is like 19 and 20 and 22. They need to fucking sit down immediately, damn near.
Is
'Cause this
somebody
shit
gonna
about to
smoke
get bad.
Takashi?
Yep, something gonna happen. Somebody getting smoked. Somebody prominent in that age bracket gonna get smoked. I don't know who it's gonna be. I don't wish that shit on nobody. But at the end of the day, the way this shit is turning, somebody about to get shot and die. That's what's gonna happen next. So be prepare yourself with this. It's King Von today, and it's gonna be somebody next week. This shit is damn near. I'm damn near getting immune to all these rappers getting killed, man.
Yeah, this shit
This
is
shit, you
serious.
didn't have that in the '90s. You had Tupac, you had Biggie. Who else you had that got shot and died? I don't think that was. I think that was about it, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I think that's about it. I think that was it. And they had a major sit down with that.
Down
They
there
had,
every week now, it's a new
yeah,
nigga in
every week
the
every
body.
week it's a new rapper getting shot, and they like 23, 24 years old. You know what I'm saying? Way too young.
FBG Duck and this one, that one.
Yeah, bankroll fresh, and a lot of motherfuckers get, man. I don't know. Atlanta might not be too safe for these rappers, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just, it just ain't. It just ain't. They got to get the fuck out of there, man. ATL might be a little too small for these rap niggas. The rap community's kind of big down there, and ain't too many places to go, and you gonna run into these niggas that you got beef with. Eventually, you gonna run into them. I mean, you run into your beef in LA too. Shit, these niggas be traveling all over the place. You really can't run from these niggas. For real, for real. You can
Well,
see it. You can see. Quando Rondo and King Von could have had this mess going on in Vegas, or DC, or LA. They could have easily had this shit. Could have happened there too. They need to sit down more than anything. They better get a sit down popping off. Cause if they don't, somebody about to die.
these little niggas too emotional, man. They ain't gonna listen to no damn body.
They might listen when somebody prominent dies and say, "Hey, y'all going to calm this down now."
That'll stop them niggas for 6 months. And after that,
Well,
it's back to business as usual.
well, I would say, hey, it's either y'all gonna die, or y'all gonna go to jail. But
They
I guess
know
they
that.
don't.
That's already what's happening. So shit.
They
I think at this point, that's been well established.
Well, I'll tell you what, you're gonna be seeing a lot of rappers going to jail then. I can see that right now. They clean this mess up. A lot of rappers going to go to jail, even if it's trumped up charges. Straight up. Suge. They did it before. They put Suge in jail for 6 years on a trumped up charge. They had to
Was
get him off the streets.
will Shug ever touch down again?
Nope. Nah, I mean, well, he can get 15.
He said, how long?
15.
15 more, like,
No, not 15 more. Probably like about 13. You got 13 years before you can even get parole.
and he probably ain't gonna get it on the first rip.
He might. I think he might. He'll be 69 years old. They gonna throw him out of there.
And after that much time, how much he done served after that amount of time?
Should and did a 20 ball, I think.
That'd be 20 for this?
Yeah, all together.
Damn.
Should did 20 years. He did 20 years of his life in prison.
Not you talking about for this or all together?
All together.
How much would it be for this right here?
This would be like 16, 17 years.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, should. Yeah, he got 20. He on a 20 ball. He on 20 years of his life in prison. Crazy. That's a hell of a drop.
Yeah.
You on top of the world and now you in prison. That's a hell of a drop.
But shit, before he went to prison, I don't think he was living his best life.
Man, beats being in prison.
Oh hell,
He wasn't living that bad.
He wasn't living in a mansion, or maybe he
Oh,
was.
he probably was. Yeah, he's living in a mansion.
You think so?
Yeah, he might have been, yeah. But it was just, yeah, I think they showed his house. It wasn't that, yeah, it was a pretty big house. But it wasn't the Suge Knight house that he was supposed to have, though. Suge Knight's supposed to be in a motherfucking 30,000 square foot home. He wasn't doing that.
Puffy in some way bigger than him.
Yeah. Suge's supposed to be in a 30,000 square foot home right now. That's the kind of home he was living. His
And
son,
what kind
man,
of square? Huh?
his son was on that show, that VH1 show. Man, he living kind of meager, and I'm like, damn, that's Suge Knight's son living in a home, man.
Well, what kind of house was it?
Man, it wasn't that cool. It wasn't that cool.
How old is dude?
She probably like 30 years old.
Damn.
It was like, you look at him like, man, his daddy was running the rap world. And this motherfucker living in a meager accommodations, man.
It was in a good neighborhood.
I mean, it probably was, but it was like you would expect a guy like Suge Knight's son.
So it wasn't nowhere near the best house on the block.
No.
Do he got kids
Yeah.
and a wife?
Yeah. But it's like you saw it and like, man, he's supposed to be living better than that, dog. He's supposed to be living in a $1 million home.
How much you think the house he lived in cost? Where was it at?
They didn't show where. They didn't say where it was at. But it was.
If you had to guess, is it in California somewhere?
Yeah, it's
you
in
think?
California, but it ain't no exclusive shit. If that's what you asking.
So how much you think he paid for that?
Yeah, probably about a couple $100,000, maybe.
And a couple $100,000 there ain't shit, nigga.
Nope, it ain't.
Well, you probably talking about 500,000-600,000 there, and that ain't shit.
Nope.
I wonder is that nigga in the hood?
It's possible. The house that he was living in, it was like, man, like
How many square feet did it look?
Maybe 1,500 square feet.
For real?
Yeah, it wasn't cool, man. This shit wasn't cool, bro.
Damn.
It wasn't cool.
So he had a little ass house.
Yeah, it wasn't cool.
Was it decent looking inside?
Yeah, it was all right inside, but like I said, man, it ain't nothing like you would think that Suge Knight's son be living better than that, though. This is all I'm saying. It was just like if you'd have told Suge in the 90s, man, your son gonna be living in a basic ass crib, he'd be like, yeah, right. probably, man, my son got $1 million in his bank account.
Nah, Suge living in a motherfucking pen.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's kind of. He had it all. Suge had it all. But they wanted him gone though. Shit, the record company wanted him gone. They want
Well, they got it.
I'm talking about when he went to jail for the first time when he was
Oh,
in Vegas. When he was in Vegas, they wanted him gone. Okay, Suge was causing too much trouble in the streets. He was fucking up too much people, fucking up too many people's money. You know what I'm saying? And they said, hey, Suge got to get up off these streets, man. Cause for what they put him in jail, he shouldn't have did no 6 years for a kick, a so-called kick.
that's fucked up.
Okay, not no 6 years, not for that. That ain't even a probation violation. That ain't even a probation violation. I think that was pretty. He wasn't, bro. He was on probation. They gave that nigga 6 years, man.
I wonder, did he know that that shit was gonna be like that?
What?
That they was gonna try to play him like that.
Not that night, but probably like a couple days later. They said they told him they was. That's
So
what
his
they.
lawyer told him, "Show you gonna have to do some time."
Yep. They said they said they revoking your probation, and they want you to go do the full time. You
Damn.
see, it wouldn't have been so bad if Suge wasn't in so much trouble. Suge was in trouble. He was getting slaps on the wrist in between that because he had got put on probation, but in between that probation and Vegas, he was getting into all kind of shit. They was wiping it away, wiping it away, wiping it away. But this time they said, "No, we ain't gonna wipe this shit away. You
So he
going to
kind
jail
of
for
did it to himself.
yeah to a slough to a certain degree." But who's to say they wouldn't have did that anyway? They probably would have came up they probably would have used that saying that it's probation violation anyway, even
Yeah.
if he wasn't getting in trouble. So, but it didn't help. Basically, all that stuff that he was getting into in between, all that stuff didn't help. But they really want him gone. They want him off the streets, and that's what they're gonna do with these rap niggas. If they don't get their act together, you are gonna be seeing a bunch of rap niggas go to jail, man. NBA young boy, you gonna see he might be looking at 10, 15 years in prison. That'll shape these niggas up when they sit there and see NBA young boy looking at 10 to 15, and he really looking at 10 to 15. There ain't no way out of this 10 to 15, young boy. This is what you about to get, 10 to
You see
15.
Kodak Black in jail, motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You keep on y'all. They keep on playing. The feds and the police gonna say, you know what? We just gonna throw these niggas in jail for 10, 15 years and see if this shape them up. Then some of them niggas gonna go along with the program and say, you know what? 10 to 15 years don't sound too good. I'm gonna have to get my motherfucking act together.
Well, you got Joe Biden them in there. They got the perfect people to put some niggas in jail.
That's what's probably gonna happen. These rappers gonna go to jail. They don't get their motherfucking act together. Shit, the King Vons, the Quando Rondo guys, and everybody, all those guys, they going to jail for 20 years. Then they don't mind throwing a rapper in jail anyway.
They said we just like talking where we live, nigga.
Yep. Well, we gonna show you the effects of the lifestyle that you live. Okay, this is a gangster movie. Every gangster movie that you really watch, most of the time, ends up in jail.
Yeah,
The gangster tail ends up in jail. That's what happens. Okay, and their life is gonna be the same thing. It's gonna be the same way. Okay, somebody's gonna have to go do some time for this. Okay, that's what's gonna happen here. But it's an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'm about to check on out of the chair.
We checking out of here. I want to thank everybody that viewed our show today. All the people that liked the show, that commented on the show, thank you. The ones that was trolling, troll another day.
Yeah.
We out this motherfucker. I need y'all to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the shit.
For sure.
We out.
Yep.